Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. My name is Nikita from BISP Solution. In this session, we are going to see how we can create the salary range differentials. So let's just move on to the application where we are going to perform this task. Okay, so log in as a HR specialist or implementation user and then go to the My Client group. Under the My Client group, you have compensation option. Just click on it and scroll down here under the base pay. You can find the salary range differential. Just click on it. For creating new one, you can click on the create option, and for the existing one, just select any one of them and then click on the edit option. I'm going to create the new one, so I'm just click on the create option. So you can configure salary range differential to adjust base salary range from the grade rate associated with the salary basis. Differentials vary, for example, to reflect the cost of living in a different location or the relative ease of hiring. So, for example, if you want to pay everyone working on the East Coast of the US at 1.1 times the standard grade rate, or you want to pay everyone working on the West Coast at the 1.2 times, or you can pay central people the standard grade rate and everyone in the south at the zero point 0.8 times. So that's why you can create the salary range differential, and you can select the granularity that best supports your salary policies and processes, like location, business unit and location, business unit and compensation zone, and compensation zone. And here you can see the type. So configure the different differential to apply factors to the existing grade rate. Select the factor here. And to configure the differential to apply alternate grade rates in place of the grade associated with the salary basis, select the grade rate. So let's just create one differential, one example. So I'm going to create the code is automatically populated here. If you want to change the effective start date, you can change from here. If you want to change the status, you can change active into inactive. Then here you have to select the legislative data group from to which legislative data group you are creating this salary differential. And here under the criteria, I'm going to select the compensation zone. Then here you can see one more field is populated, and here I'm going to use the US compensation zone type. Then here, if you I'm going to change it into the location, so the field is removed now, but here you can see you can add the location, right? For example, I'm just let's select the here, for example, you give the differential for this city is 1.2, and here go to the action, click on the add row again, and select the Newark. For example, here I'll just give differential as a 1.3. Just add one more row here. Let's give 1.4. And then you have to just click on the save and close option. So if you remember, when we create the salary basis, like I'm just go to the salary basis option and take any existing salary here. Let's search for the US salary and US salary basis. So here you can have, so if I just select this US one annual salary, here in the salary range, here you can see the differential profile. You can see here the differential profile we just created. So you can add here. So if I just go to this, so I can see the expression builder here. So in these locations, the salary differentials according to this. So that's how salary differential work. I hope it is clear to you how we can create the salary basis and where we can, how we can create the salary range differential and where we can use the salary range differential. So thank you so much for watching the video.